Welcome back to our channel. Today we're tackling a common kitchen disaster that makes my blood boil. Burnt pans. You know, the ones that look like they've been through hell and back? Yeah, those. Don't think for a minute that you need to bin them. We're about to turn this kitchen nightmare around. Stick around to learn 7 effective ways to save your cookware and bring them back from the brink. You'll be thanking me later. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more kitchen hacks. First up, we're going in with baking soda and water. These 2 simple ingredients are about to become your best friends in the kitchen. You might be wondering how something so basic can tackle those stubborn burnt bits on your favorite pans. Well, let me show you the magic. This isn't some fancy culinary trick, it's basic kitchen warfare. When you're up against the toughest, most stubborn burnt-on food, you need a strategy that works. And trust me, this one does. It's all about using the right tools and techniques to make your life easier. Grab a bowl, chuck in a decent amount of baking soda, and add water bit by bit until you've got a thick paste. The consistency is key here. You don't want it too runny, or it won't stick to the burnt areas. Think of it like making a thick batter. You want it to hold its shape but still be spreadable. None of that runny rubbish. If it's too watery, just add a bit more baking soda until you get it right. This paste is going to be your secret weapon. It's abrasive enough to scrub away the burnt bits, but gentle enough not to damage your cookware. Now slather that paste all over the burnt bits, making sure it's really getting in there. Don't be shy with it. The more thorough you are, the better the results. Cover every nook and cranny where the burnt food is clinging on for dear life. Let it sit for a few hours, or even overnight if it's a real disaster zone. Patience is key here. The longer you let it sit, the more time the baking soda has to work its magic. It's breaking down those tough, burnt-on bits, making them easier to scrub away. Then grab your scourer and get to work. This is where the elbow grease comes in. Scrub in circular motions, applying firm pressure. You'll start to see the burnt bits lifting off. It's a bit of a workout, but the results are worth it. The burnt bits should lift off, leaving your pan almost as good as new. It's a satisfying feeling, seeing that clean, shiny surface again. And the best part? You did it all with just baking soda and water. No harsh chemicals, no expensive cleaners, just a bit of kitchen know-how and some good old-fashioned scrubbing. So next time you find yourself facing a burnt-on mess, remember this dynamic duo. They'll save the day, every time. If that last method didn't quite cut it, don't lose your cool. Cleaning burnt pans can be a real hassle, but there's no need to stress. Sometimes the simplest solutions are the most effective. So take a deep breath and get ready for another round of kitchen magic. We've got another trick up our sleeve. Vinegar and baking soda. These 2 common household items are not just for cooking. They can be powerful cleaning agents too. When combined, they create a chemical reaction that can tackle even the toughest burnt-on food. Pour enough vinegar into your pan to cover the burnt mess. The acidity of the vinegar helps to break down the stubborn burnt bits, making them easier to remove. Make sure the vinegar covers the entire area that needs cleaning. Then crank up the heat and bring it to a boil. Heating the vinegar increases its effectiveness, allowing it to penetrate and loosen the burnt residue. Be patient and let it come to a rolling boil. Once it's bubbling away nicely, you'll notice the burnt bits starting to lift. The boiling action helps to dislodge the grime, making the next step even more effective. Take it off the heat and add a good dollop of baking soda. The combination of vinegar and baking soda creates a fizzy reaction that further breaks down the burnt food. Be careful when adding the baking soda, as the reaction can be quite vigorous. Stand back and watch the magic happen as it fizzes away the burnt bits. The fizzing action is not just fun to watch, it's also doing the hard work of cleaning for you. Let it fizz and bubble until the reaction slows down. Once the fizzing fiesta is over, you'll see that the burnt bits have loosened significantly. The pan will look much cleaner already, but there's one more step to ensure it's spotless. Give it a good scrub and rinse. Use a scrub brush or sponge to remove any remaining residue. The vinegar and baking soda will have done most of the work, so this final step should be easy. Rinse the pan thoroughly under running water to remove any traces of vinegar and baking soda. And there you have it, a clean pan without the stress. Now, for a method that's so simple, it's almost ridiculous. Dryer sheets. Yes, you heard me right. Those things you use for laundry can actually save your burnt pans. Fill your pan with warm water, then toss in a couple of dryer sheets. Let them work their magic overnight, and in the morning, give the pan a wipe. You'll be amazed at how easily the burnt stuff comes off. Chapter 4. Boiling lemons, fresh and clean, fighting power. Let's get citrusy. Today, we're diving into the wonderful world of lemons and their incredible cleaning power. These vibrant yellow fruits are not just for making lemonade or adding a zesty flavor to your dishes. They are also a fantastic natural cleaner that can tackle some of the toughest kitchen messes. Grab a couple of lemons and slice them up. Make sure to cut them into thin slices so that they can release their juices more effectively. Lemons are packed with citric acid, which is a natural degreaser and can break down stubborn stains and burnt-on food. Plus, they leave behind a fresh, clean scent that makes your kitchen smell amazing. Chuck the slices into your pan, add enough water to cover the burnt area, and bring it to a boil. The combination of heat and citric acid will help to loosen up any burnt bits stuck to the bottom of the pan. This method is especially useful for stainless steel and enamel-coated pans, which can be tricky to clean without scratching the surface. Let it simmer for 5 to 10 minutes, allowing the citric acid to work its magic on the burnt bits. As the water boils, the lemon slices will release their natural oils and acids, which will help to dissolve the burnt-on food. You might notice the water turning a bit cloudy. That's a good sign that the lemons are doing their job. Once it's cooled down a bit, give it a good scrub. Use a non-abrasive sponge or brush to avoid scratching the surface of your pan. The burnt bits should come off easily thanks to the citric acid. If there are any particularly stubborn spots, you can use a bit of baking soda to give it an extra boost. Just sprinkle some on the pan and scrub gently. Not only will your pan be clean, but it'll smell lemony fresh too. The natural oils from the lemons will leave a pleasant scent that lingers in your kitchen. Plus, using lemons as a cleaner is an eco-friendly alternative to harsh chemical cleaners. It's a win-win situation, a sparkling clean pan and a fresh-smelling kitchen, all thanks to the power of lemons. So next time you have a burnt pan, reach for a couple of lemons and let their natural cleaning power do the work for you. Chapter 5. Cream of Tartar, the unsung hero. Don't underestimate the power of cream of tartar. This baking staple is a secret weapon for tackling burnt-on messes. Mix a couple of tablespoons of cream of tartar with enough water to make a paste. Apply the paste to the burnt areas of your pan and let it sit for at least an hour. Then, scrub it with a scourer and watch the burnt bits disappear. Chapter 6. Salt and dish soap, the classic combo. Sometimes the simplest solutions are the best. Sprinkle a generous amount of salt over the burnt areas of your pan. Add a squirt of dish soap and a bit of water, then get scrubbing with a sponge. The abrasive texture of the salt combined with the grease-cutting power of the dish soap will make short work of that burnt-on mess. Chapter 7. Commercial Cleaner Heavy-Duty Rescue. Listen, I know you want to tackle this like a true chef, but sometimes you need to bring in the big guns. If all else fails, there's no shame in using a commercial pan cleaner. Just make sure you choose one that's specifically designed for burnt food and follow the instructions on the label carefully. Safety first, even in the heat of the kitchen battle. You got this. And there you have it, 7 simple and effective ways to rescue your burnt pans. Remember, even the best chefs have kitchen mishaps, but it's how you recover that counts. Now you've got no excuse for chucking out perfectly good cookware. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to The Big Sweep, and hit the notification bell for more kitchen tips and tricks. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.